Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm Amy. Don't worry, I feel like how I look. I feel like absolute rubbish, and I look like absolute rubbish, I know, but this pregnancy is absolutely taking it out of me now. In my last video, which was my 6-month bump update, I said to you all that I was going to do a video of names I like but didn't use for this baby. So this is what this video is. It's names I like but we are not using for this baby, so yeah, that's the video. Jaden is just in his bedroom at the moment playing nicely, so that's why I thought I'd decide to do this video now, otherwise it'll never get done because I never get time to do it because I'm always chasing that child around the flat like a crazy woman. I am going to discuss boy and girl names that I liked because obviously when we didn't know the gender we was discussing girl names as well as boy names. If you didn't know, I am having another baby boy. But these girl names that I will tell you are not the names that I'm going to use for my future daughter. I already have the name for my future daughter, but they are names I really love and may be possible for like my second or third daughter or my 5th, 6th, 7th. No, I'm joking, I'm not having that many children. I think this one's this one is it. But if I was to ever have a little girl, I already have her name. I've already got that planned. So the first name I'm going to start with is a name beginning with the letter J, and it's Joey. The reason that this was a thought of a name, why I really wanted to call this baby Joey, well, I didn't really want to, but I thought it would be a nice name for this baby, is because of Jaden's name. See, they both start with J, and I thought that's a nice little duo, Jaden and Joey. It sounded quite cute together. Don't know why I wanted to do that, but it wasn't agreed on. Also, as I got a bit more, you know, with the name like Joey, I thought, it's not really for me, not really for my child. I absolutely love the name and it's one of my favourite names, but that's just not a name for this child, I don't think. The next name is Joseph. So I really liked Joseph, so it's kind of close to Joey, and I thought Joseph is really nice, but I don't really like the name Joe. I'm really sorry if your name's Joe, this is no offence taken, but for me, just personally, Joe is very like, I don't know.
This is me trying not to insult anybody.
I don't know, I can't imagine calling a baby Joe. It just doesn't connect with me. It just didn't connect at all. So people would obviously shorten Joseph to Joe. And I also thought that Joseph sounded a little bit too posh for me. I don't know why. I couldn't imagine calling a baby Joseph either. I don't know, but it was like an idea just because of the J. I thought, oh, it would sound nice, Jaden and Joseph, but it was a no. The next name that I really liked was Harrison. So I really liked Harrison because even though it used to be quite a common name, it's quite unusual now. You don't really hear it a lot as much as you used to when I was younger. Obviously, depending who you are, you might know a lot of people called Harrison or you might know nobody called Harrison. But with me, it's like I know a lot of people around my age or a little bit older called Harrison, or I've heard of people called Harrison, and that was like, oh, I don't really want that kind of thing. Even though it's not that common anymore for the next generation, for when this baby's born there might not be a lot of Harrisons, it still was a bit like I know a lot of people called that, so it was like maybe not Harrison. Also, one of my best friends is called Harry. She's a girl, her name's actually like Harriana. And I thought if they shorten Harrison to Harry, it'd be like Big Harry, Little Harry, which I think is kind of cute. But then I thought like, no, I want him to have like his own name, like his own kind of name, if that makes sense. Like his middle name's for family or friends kind of thing, to have that passed on. Like Jaden's, for example, is my granddad's name and Marcus's great granddad's name, because weirdly they have the same name, so it just worked well for Jaden. And this baby's middle name will also be from like mine and Marcus's family. Another name that I really liked, so this name was actually an option for Jaden when he was like, when I was pregnant with Jaden, is Hunter. I really like the name Hunter. So when I fell pregnant with this baby, it wasn't an option, but I'm just saying it's a name I like but didn't choose for this baby. But it actually wasn't an option for this baby, but when I was pregnant with Jaden, it was on my option list. I really like Hunter. The first time I ever heard of the name was actually from Hollyoaks, because their twins come in, the McQueens, was Prince and Hunter, and that's where I really liked it. And then I see it in EastEnders and then a load of people I know started calling their children Hunter as well, and I think it's a really cute name. I absolutely love the name Hunter. And also Marcus has a friend that has a dog called Hunter, so he was like, no, like with Jaden, he was like, no, I don't want that kind of thing. But it wasn't actually an option for this baby, like I keep saying. It was just a name I really liked when I was pregnant with Jaden, but I thought I would add that into this. Another name that I really liked for this baby boy also starts with the letter H. Now this was a name that I wanted to call the baby, and I tried convincing him for this name, and he was just not having it. But now I think of it, I actually prefer what the baby's name is, which won't be mentioned until he's born, more than this name that I'm about to say. But I really did love this name, like I really did. I don't know why, I just heard it and I was like, yes, it goes with Jaden so well. And it's Harvey. I really liked Harvey. I've only ever met one Harvey in my whole entire life. And obviously now on EastEnders there's someone called Harvey. But I really liked it. I thought it wasn't that common anymore, and it sounded nice with Jaden. Jaden and Harvey, it kind of sounded well together, but it wasn't agreed on, even though I tried my best. I tried 100% my best to get that name. I tried so hard. It wasn't my favourite name though. I haven't said my favourite name yet. And I tried hard and it just didn't work. So, you know, I did get my own way with Jaden's name. That was my favourite name, and he kept saying no to that name, and I finally got it in the end. So I tried not giving up, but then when I thought of this other name, he said yes to it straight away. So it was like, oh, okay, then the baby has a name. So another name I really, really loved, this is my favourite name, was Luca, spelled L-U-C-A. I really liked it because I thought it was different, Jaden and Luca, and it was only like 4 letters, and it just sounded cute and it was catchy, and I thought that is really nice, but it wasn't agreed on. Just like the name Harvey wasn't agreed on. He said that he knows people called Luca, and also his brother's called Luke, so it was like Luke, Luca, you know, it kind of clashed a bit. It wasn't agreed on, and he personally just didn't like it. So I was like, okay, well, that's my name out of the freaking window, you know. But we decided that we both needed to agree on this name 100% together. We both needed to like this name, so Luca just wasn't his name. So I'm going to say a name that was also one of Jaden's options. Like, Jaden had a few options, which one was Marcus Jr., but I said no to that. But this name was actually one of Jaden's options. And so for this baby, it wasn't even on the list of ideas, but there's a reason for that. So when I was pregnant with Jaden, I loved the name Jaden. However, Marcus wanted to call him Marcus Jr. And I said no, like, think of something else you like. And he said he liked the name Leo. And I said that's nice, but for me personally that is a little bit common. And I know people have pets called Leo, so it just, to me, I couldn't connect with it. So then he decided to think of the name Theo, which I absolutely love the name Theo. I absolutely love it so much, but I was so determined to have the name Jaden. I was like, no, I want Jaden. No, I want Jaden. And then one of my best friends actually had a baby called Theo, not like long after Jaden. They've got 6 months between them. So yeah, that obviously wasn't an option for this baby's name, because Marcus was actually liked me. Like, when we couldn't decide a name, what was Jaden's options? Can't we just name the baby what Jaden's options were? I was like, what, Leo or Theo? He's like, oh yeah, true. That was, you know, it wouldn't work. And I said, yeah, exactly, because I've got a friend of a little boy called Theo. So another name that I really liked, and I like this for both genders, a boy or a girl, is the name Wren, spelled W-R-E-N. When I was pregnant with Jaden, I preferred it for a girl. I thought Wren sounded really nice for a girl. And then with this pregnancy, I really liked it for a boy, but I wouldn't call my child it. It's really hard. I don't know, I feel like I haven't got the balls to name my child Wren. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with the name. I absolutely love it, but I don't know, I just was like, I can't call my baby it. I don't know why. Like, I just don't think it will suit my child. But I really do love the name Wren. So now I'm going to be moving on to baby girl names that I really like, but I won't be calling my future daughter if I ever have a daughter. I do not think I'm going to have more children because I'm saying this. But they are names I like, but I won't be calling my child. So the first name being Autumn. I really like Autumn. However, I feel like if I had a little girl and she was born in summer and I called her Autumn, it's a bit like it clashes a little bit. There's nothing wrong with it. I know people that have got children called Summer and they're born in winter. Nothing wrong, but I just thought I can't do it, you know. And Autumn, it just doesn't really go well, like Jaden and then this baby's name and then Autumn. Doesn't really sound great together, but I really do love the name Autumn. So this next name that I'm about to say is my favourite name. I absolutely love it. However, I won't be calling my daughter it, but I absolutely love this name. And it would be even cute if she had like brown eyes. Like, it would be really cute. Like, even if this baby has a chance, the baby in my belly right now, this little boy has a chance to have brown eyes because obviously his father has brown eyes. Jaden got my eye colour like a blue-green. But if this baby was actually a girl and she come out of brown eyes, it would be the perfect name. But he's a boy. And the name that I really like I really love, is Hazel, spelled Hazel. I think it's so nice. It's such a gorgeous name. It's like an autumny baby's name as well, like if they're born in autumn. I just absolutely love the name Hazel. I just love it so much. I can't even, I keep saying I just love it, but honestly, it's one of my favourite names. And yeah, maybe I would call my daughter it, but I already have a name that beats that a little bit for me, that I'm calling my daughter, if I ever have a daughter. I keep talking in this video as if I'm planning to have another child like straight away after this one, which I am not. This baby wasn't even planned. I didn't want another baby for at least another 5 years after Jaden. He's hard work as it is. But I'm just saying, you know, just like this pregnancy was a shock, it could happen again. But, you know, if you think ahead, it's alright. So if I ever have a little girl, these are the names. I don't know why I keep saying that. The next name that I like, and it was actually an option for this baby if he was a girl, is the name Isla. But I like it spelled A-Y-L-A, and it would have been double-barreled as well. I really like it. Like, it wouldn't be double-barreled just on its own. Like, there would be another name with it. But I'm not going to say that because it's a part of my future daughter's name. Isla, I really like it. I thought it was very pretty. The only thing that I find with it is it's starting to become a lot more common now. Even the way that I spell it with an A is becoming more and more popular, and I just don't want her to be in school and there'll be like 6 other Islas. Obviously there's a chance that, you know, like Jaden, there's loads of other Jadens. He could go to school and there could be 2 other Jadens in his class, or there could be 1 other Jaden, or there could be none. But with the name Isla, I think it's more of a chance that there's going to be a few Islas in the school or in her year. I was like kind of moved. But the next name that I like is the name Amelia. I really love the name Amelia because my great nan's actually called Amelia. Well, she's passed away now. And I have a little cousin called Amelia. She's been in some of my videos actually. She's so gorgeous. So that's the reason why I wouldn't call my daughter Amelia, because obviously I've got a little cousin called Amelia that I see quite a lot. So it'd be like 2 Amelias. But I really do love that name. So who knows, it could be my daughter's middle name in the future. But that's one of the names I really like. I feel like in this video I've just rambled on completely the whole video, but I'm going to end the video here anyway. And what am I doing to my hair? I am hoping to do like more interesting videos, like vlogs, and actually doing stuff like instead of just sit down videos, because I know a lot of people get bored of sit down videos because all I do is ramble on and ramble. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and keep yourself notified for future videos. I've got quite a few more pregnancy videos to come out. So yeah, adios amigos.